it's really awesome because we are kind of like a smaller university, not as many like big teams, but I love it because we're just like a big family, and I think we're super close. Like, I love it when all the other sports teams come and support our games and stuff like that, and it's great to be playing in my hometown too, so. It's really awesome, especially when all my friends come out and watch us play, and I have like the friends and family coming out too, so it's super fun. One of my most epic rescues was when there was a kid that jumped off, well actually, okay, he was like a teenager, that jumped off the diving board, and I was calling for my second guard to come out, and I was kind of waiting there, and then all of a sudden I see this guy that's like flailing his arms, and then his friend starts calling for help. So then that's when I blew my whistle, which was actually right here. Tried to grab my whistle, blow it, wasn't loud enough. I'm like sprinting to the deep end. I kind of slip a little bit, and then I grabbed my whistle and I managed to blow it again right before I jump in the water, and had to do this massive dive, swimming over, grabbed him, pulled him out, and of course I was very unhappy that I had to jump in the water and get wet, but that was probably the biggest one. Oh man. I think I have a really like easy sense of humor, and I just kind of laugh at everything, so I mean, it's not really the best compliment when someone has a dad joke, because I'll just laugh at it. Best dad joke. Oh jeez, I don't know if I have one. I wasn't prepared for this. Okay, I don't know. I'm usually the one laughing at them, I don't make them. Okay, can I Google a dad joke? I'm reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. Oh my gosh. I have blue eyes, and it is scientifically proven that blue eyes are more sensitive to light, so I'm always squinting, so that's why I'm always wearing my sunglasses. But they always make fun of me for it, but it's like a scientific fact, so. I mean, definitely when someone says something, I've been taught to, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. But I guess that doesn't really help because of my facial expressions. So I just kind of sit there and be quiet, but then I know that my teammates can tell that I'm just judging them, and I don't mean to. There's been a few times where, you know, even Rob has said something like if we're doing drills that I don't like, or if we have to do fitness, and everyone can read it on my face all the time. I just stay quiet, but I'm like not down for that one today, but yeah. Honestly, I want to say Simi has the worst musical taste. She's the one that's always wants to like blast the like rap and stuff in the change room, and I'm more of like listening to Livin' on a Prayer to get me pumped up for games and all the throwbacks, but majority of the teammates don't like that except for like BRITTNEY, so it's usually just me and BRITTNEY jamming out to those ones, and the rest of them are kind of waiting till we change the song. We have the best musical taste! No way! I think it takes a lot of mental prep, and I mean, we've shown last weekend that we can come back from being down 2-0. So I think we just have to come out of the gates really strong, and we need to have a really good start so we don't get scored on early again. I think it takes maturity to be able to play really good like right off the get-go, and not kind of having to start playing well again once we get scored on. So I think we know that coming into this, and I think it just comes down to who wants it more.